So look, I'm not really a conspiracy theory guy, right? Not in general. But there's been something going around this Great Reset thing. So have you heard about the Great Reset? You want to talk about it? Yeah. Let's take a look. The World Economic Forum. You know, those are the Davos guys. So they've been talking about the Great Reset. Now, this is not new. They've been talking about the Great Reset, I think, since around 2016, at least openly. So let's take a look because they've been updating. There's more information about the Great Reset. The Great Reset. There is an urgent need for global stakeholders to cooperate in simultaneously managing the direct consequences of the COVID-19 crisis. To improve the state of the World Economic Forum is starting the Great Reset Initiative. Oh my goodness, the World Economic Forum is going to come. They're going to help us. Wow, we need them, don't we? Let's see, the context. The COVID-19 crisis and the political, economic, and social disruptions it has caused is fundamentally changing the traditional context for decision-making. The inconsistencies, inadequacies, and contradictions of multiple systems, from health and financial to energy and education, are more exposed than ever amidst the global context of concern for lives, livelihoods, and the planet. Leaders find themselves at a historic crossroads, managing short-term pressures against medium and long-term uncertainties. That's why you need to lock down right now. Lock down! The opportunity. As we enter a unique window of opportunity to shape the recovery, this initiative will offer insights to help inform all those determining the future state of global relations, the direction of national economies, the priorities of societies, the nature of business models, and the management of a global commons. Drawing from the vision and vast expertise of the leaders engaged across the forum's communities, the Great Reset Initiative has set of dimensions to build a new societal contract that honors the dignity of every human being. Wow, does this stuff sound like conspiratorial Illuminati type crap, doesn't it? Whoa, all right. So from the World Economic Forum, this is something that they had up on their Twitter page that they brought down yesterday. Yesterday, this thing was trending, and I guess people didn't like this idea. Let's take a look. The Great Reset. These are 8 predictions for the world in 2030. Oh, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. That's right. By 2030, they figure you're not going to own a damn thing and you'll be happy. So what's wrong with this? I don't know. No freedom. You own nothing. Everybody else owns everything. The government, whoever's in charge here owns everything and not you. Wow, that sounds like you have no freedom. Do you own your home? I guess not. That's something, right? You own, I don't know, like the camera I'm talking into. I guess I wouldn't own that anymore. Or the microphone. That would belong to somebody else. It belongs to the world. We're one united world. Who controls all this stuff? I guess the people that actually do own it, or nobody owns anything. It's all just public stuff. You know, just pick it up when you need it, right? And let's continue. You'll own nothing. You'll be happy about it. And if you're not happy about it, you will be re-educated. That's right. You're going to be happy about it, or we're going to make you happy about it. All right. No, whatever you want, you'll rent. It'll be delivered by a drone. Oh, the U.S. won't be the world's leading superpower. No. You don't feel yourself anymore. You're not the world's leading superpower. Nope, not United States. Let's continue. A handful of countries will dominate. Well, I guess we'll be one of them, right? We'll be part of that global forum. What is it? The United Nations? You know, the place where the Chinese are inserting themselves. Buying all these people with the Belt and Road Initiative, getting them into these debt traps, and then having people that can vote their way in the United Nations. Oh no, that hasn't been going on, right? No. All right, let's continue. But you won't die waiting for an organ donor. Yeah, I guess the Chinese, they have like great organ donor policy there. Great program, right? You Falun Gong people, some of the Uyghurs, Yeah, it's called forced organ donation or harvesting. Yeah, go look that up. The CCP, Chinese Communist Party, has been harvesting organs from people. But no, that's not what they're talking about. I think they're a little bit more humane. So we won't transplant organs. We'll print new ones instead. So, sorry, those guys, that's a way of getting rid of your prisoners. Guess you'll have to do something else with them. Oh, maybe they'll make the stuff that we all rent. Anyway, you'll eat much less meat. That's okay, I guess. Meat is an issue. I'm not going to lie about that. It is an environmental issue, and it's debatable whether it's that good for us. Anyway, let's continue. An occasional treat, not a staple. I guess they're talking about the meat for the good of our environment and our health, or maybe they're, obviously, look, to implement some of this stuff, you're gonna need like this the social credit score stuff, right? So maybe if you earn like, hey, I got a lot of weight on me, I'm really low on the social credit score from that perspective. No meat for you, right? Exactly. And I don't know, probably other treats too. I probably won't get rationed whatever I need to get rationed by these wonderful people. Billion people will be displaced by climate change. Yeah, that could be. We'll have to do a better job at welcoming, integrating refugees. Yep. Open your doors, folks. If your social credit score isn't good, maybe we'll kick you out of your house. We're going to put in some refugees. Yeah. And if you don't like it, then you're not going to get your meat. And that stuff with the drone, yeah, you're not getting that either. Let's continue. Polluters will have to pay to emit carbon dioxide. There will be a global price on carbon. This will make fossil fuels history. No more fossil fuels. So, any fossil fuel states, people, that's your job, you're out of here. You're out. We don't need you anymore. You could be preparing to go to Mars. That's kind of cool. I like that. Scientists will have worked out how to keep you healthy in space. The start of a journey to find alien life. Yeah, if they're not here already. That's since we're on the conspiratorial stuff. Western values will have been tested to the breaking point. Yep. If you're in Western society, which, I've had arguments with people about Western society. You're in Western society. I said, we live in a Western culture. This country was created by people from the West. See, you're racist. Whatever. I don't get it. But okay, I guess the values that they're talking about are capitalism and enlightenment and freedom. All that stuff will become in question. It's being tested at the breaking point. Somebody's got to control all this chaos. The checks and balances that underpin our democracies must not be forgotten. Yeah, I kind of go with that one too. So, welcome to 2030. I own nothing, have no privacy, and life has never been better. Sure. Welcome to the year 2030. Welcome to my city, or should I say, our city. I don't own anything. I don't own a car. I don't own a house. I don't own any appliances or any clothes. It's so good. It might seem odd to you, but it makes perfect sense for us in this city. Everything you considered a product has now become a service. We have access to transportation, accommodation, food, and all the things that we need in our daily lives as long as you cooperate and you don't give us a hard time. Otherwise, you're in the freaking gulag. Anyway, one by one, all these things became free, so it ended up not making sense for us to own much. First, communication became digitized and free to everyone. Then, when clean energy became free, things started to move quickly. Transportation dropped dramatically in price. It made no sense for us to own cars anymore because we could call a driverless vehicle or flying car. Oh yeah, there's going to be flying cars in 10 years, isn't there? Sure there will. For longer journeys within minutes, we started transporting ourselves in a much more organized and coordinated way when public transportation became easier, quicker, and more convenient than a car. Now, I can hardly believe that we accepted congestion and traffic jams, not to mention air pollution from combustion engines. What were we thinking? Right. Like, that's the way we got to live right now, right? But by 2030, this is, by the way, she says it right here at the end that she's not saying this is what's going to happen. Who wrote this? Ida Auken, member of Parliament of Denmark. Hey, wasn't it that Denmark lady that Obama took that selfie with? I don't think it was this one, but anyway, maybe they transferred information during that, that selfie that Michelle Obama didn't like. You remember that one? Anyway, sometimes I use my bike when I go see some of my friends. I enjoy the exercise and the ride, and it helps my social credit score. It kind of gets the soul to come along the journey. Funny how some things never seem to lose their excitement. Walking, biking, cooking, drawing, and growing plants. It makes perfect sense to remind us of how our culture emerged out of close relationship with nature. Right? I guess you're not working, right? So I think that's part of this. It's your utopian society. It sounds like some utopian vision, right? This is what the socialists kind of want, what they want. I guess the people in China are going to be the ones working in their vision here, even though it's a world vision. I don't know which slaves. Oh, yeah, it's going to be the machines. And that's all going to happen by 2030. Don't worry. You don't need to own anything. Environmental problems seem far away. In our city, we don't pay any rent because someone else is using our free space whenever we do not need it. My living room is used for business meetings when I am not there. Whoa, what? Someone's using your house? Well, I guess it's not your house. It's not your space. So, yeah, if you're not there, I don't know, because you're riding your bike or something. What business meetings? I guess somebody is working? Who's working? I don't know. You're riding your bike, so someone who actually is working is using your house? It's kind of weird. This also makes the breakthrough of the circular economy easier. When products are turned into services, no one has an interest in things with short lifespan. Everything is designed for durability, repairability, and recyclability. Right. And when there's no profit that's part of it, then there's no incentive to innovate. So you just use the same crap over and over and over. It'll be like Cuba. It's great, isn't it? You people are just like, I don't know, man. I'm going to continue on. So this is another one from that, but that, by the way, was on the World Economic Forum webpage. So is this one. Now is the time for a great reset. COVID-19 lockdowns may be gradually easing, but anxiety about the world's social and economic prospects is only intensifying. There's good you with the vaccines. Don't get in our way. Don't you think you're getting things back to normal? No. We need to do this stuff right here. There's good reason to worry. A sharp economic downturn has already begun, and we could be facing the worst depression since the 1930s. But while this outcome is likely, it's not unavoidable. Yeah. Forget about those vaccines for now. And let Mr. Biden come in, from the office of the president-elect, which doesn't exist. There are many reasons to pursue a great reset, but the most urgent is COVID-19. Having already led to hundreds of thousands of deaths, the pandemic represents one of the worst public health crises in recent history. And with casualties still mounting in many parts of the world, it is far from over. This will have serious long-term Anyway, who else is looking at the Great Reset? Well, our great friend from the North, Justin Trudeau. I thought this was supposed to be a conspiracy theory. This is Ezra Levant tweeting this. I thought this was supposed to be a conspiracy theory, but here it is. Straight from Trudeau's mouth. The pandemic is the excuse for a great reset of the world, led by the UN. Let's take a look.
Building back better means getting support to the most vulnerable while maintaining our momentum on reaching the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the SDGs.
Yeah.
Canada is here to listen and to help.
That's right.
The pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset. This is our chance to accelerate our pre-pandemic efforts to reimagine economic systems that actually address global challenges like extreme poverty, inequality, and climate change. Building back.
Let's start at the beginning again.
Building back better.
Building back better. Yes, let's talk about building back better. Who says building back better? Oh, that's right. From the office of the president-elect. Yes, and you see a seal here, number 46. Yes, that's who says building back better. That's where you heard it before. That's right. It's a code word. We're all going to be inside of this thing. Let's build back better. He's not the only one. So this is part of the language of the Great Reset, this building back better stuff. So let's see, I'm not going to get deep into this, but his priorities are COVID-19, which he's going to do nothing different but make it sound like he will and have the press to back him up on it. Economic recovery, that's right, the same thing. It's going to be what Trump was doing, but probably worse and with higher taxes. And racial equity. Hey, racial equity, that's communist garbage, my friends. That's where everybody ends up the same, which was part of the Great Reset. Everybody has the same thing. I wonder why a lot of this stuff is kind of overlapping. And climate change. That's right. So, anyone else talking Build Back Better? Let's see. We have many world leaders. Build back better, 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 and you build back better, and you're communist. You build back better, and a socialist. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the show. I hope it wasn't too conspiratorial. I mean, they put this stuff out there. I didn't. You know, this was trending, and I was like, wow, what is this stuff? This is crazy. So people actually want to do this. We'll see. Enjoy your freedom while you've got it. All right. Leave us a comment below. If you like the show, give us a like. And give us a subscribe, please, if you like the channel overall and everything else that we do. And hit the notification button because that's important. All right. Thank you very much for watching.